Good morning. Good morning, my dear fourth class students. How are you? I hope you are very fine along with your parents, brothers and sisters. Are you playing well? Are you listening the lessons? You have to listen, ma. This is very good opportunity for you. Okay. You have to learn many more things in online classes or this way. Okay, you have to see this video 2 times. If you feel difficult or if you did not understand anything or any lesson, you have to see this video 2 more times with the help of your parents. Is it clear? What is the name of first lesson? Life and survival of plants. So where did you find the plants? Plants live in everywhere. They grow on the land, they grow in the water, they grow in mountains and hilly areas and also plains. So like animals, plants also living everywhere. Okay, now what is a habitat? Once recall. Once memorize, ma, what is a habitat? The place where an animal or a plant naturally lives is called its habitat. The natural home of a plant or animal is called its habitat. Okay, desert plants and date palm and prickly pear and kikar and babul, these plants naturally lives in the desert. So cactus naturally lives in the desert. Okay, now desert is the habitat of cactus. Okay, like that polar bear naturally lives in the polar region. So polar region is the habitat of polar bear. Okay, like that number of octopus, jellyfish, blue whale, dolphin also lives in the water. Their habitat is ocean. Okay, lion and tiger naturally lives in the forest. Their habitat is forest. Okay, na, in the pond number of small fishes, snails, frogs, water plants also living in the water. So our animals or plants live naturally, that is called their habitat. Is it clear? So according to their habitat, see here, according to their habitat, plants can be divided into two major groups, ma. What are they? Terrestrial plants and aquatic plants. What are called terrestrial plants? Plants live on the land. Majority of plants, most of the plants live and grow on the land are called terrestrial plants. The terrestrial means on land. Is it clear? Okay, according to their habitat, plants can be divided into two major groups. What are they? Terrestrial plants and aquatic plants. Terrestrial mean on land. So most of the plants live and grow on the land are called terrestrial plants. And also many plants also live and grow in the water or they are called aquatic plants. So today we will discuss about the terrestrial plants and their adaptations. Adaptation means what? The process of adjustment to a particular surroundings by developing special features is called its adaptation. Is it clear? Okay, so see here, terrestrial means on land. On land, land has forests. Yes, land has forests and mountains or hills and plains. Okay, children, we will discuss about these very briefly. Okay, now, so terrestrial plants again divided into, listen ma, terrestrial plants living in the desert, living in the hills, living in the marshy places and living on the plains. Is it clear? Terrestrial means land. The land has desert, forest, mountains, hills and plains and marshes. Okay, na. So which plants grow in the desert? Cactus, prickly pear, okay, na, and date palm and kikar, babul. Okay, na, some of the plants living in the desert areas. Okay, let us discuss about the desert plants. Okay, what are the adaptations we found in the desert plants? Okay, look at the board. This is the cactus plants. Stem is green. Stem is green. Remaining plants, leaves are green, no children. Why are the leaves green in color? Because they have chlorophyll. They have green pigment called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll gives green color to the leaf. Leaves only prepare their own food. Okay, children. But in cactus, stem is prepare the food. Stem is green because of the chlorophyll present in the stem. How is the stem? Very thick and fleshy. Why it is thick and fleshy? Because water and food stored in the stem. That's why stem is thick and fleshy. And also stem covered with waxy coating to prevent loss of water. Stem is also covered with waxy coating. Is it clear? So desert plants and adaptations. Okay, desert plants and adaptations. What are the adaptations we find in the desert plant? Stem is green because of the chlorophyll present in the stem. Okay, na? And also stem is thick and fleshy because water and food materials also stored in the stem. Okay, where are the leaves? Leaves are modified into spines. Leaves change into spines. Okay, to prevent water loss, leaves change into spines. These plants to produce flowers and fruits, but roots also grow very deep into the ground for absorbing water, to search the water. Okay, now they cactus plants have long roots for absorbing water. To search the water, they have long roots. So these are all adaptations we found in the cactus plants. Okay, stem is green, leaves change into spines. Okay, they have long roots for absorbing water. Stem covered with waxy coating. Is it clear, Nana? Okay, what is the next one? Terrestrial has means on land. Land has hills and mountains also. No, mountains means fully covered with snow. Okay, na hilly areas actually very cool. Simla, Darjeeling, Ooty, they are very cool. No children, Kashmir, the weather is very cool. Okay, na these are covered with snow or ice. So which plants grow in hilly areas? Pine, fir, cedar, deodar, spruce, oak. So many plants and trees grow in the hilly areas. How is the weather? Very cool and windy. Okay, na? So how can they survive to living in the hilly areas? Actually, Kashmir, the weather is very cool. Okay, na? How these plants grow and survive in hilly areas? Let us discuss about these. So some plants like pine, fir, cedar, spruce, deodar, these plants living in hilly areas. What are the adaptations we find in the hilly areas? Plants, let us discuss about these. See here, this is the yes, these plants grow very tall. These plants grow very tall. See, height is 367 feet. That means 112 meters. They grow 112 meters height. So what are the adaptations found in mountain region plants or hilly areas plants? See carefully. Trees are very tall, straight and thin. Is it clear? They are usually flowerless, but they bear cones. See here, these are all the cones. Okay, na? So trees are usually flowerless, but they bear cones with seeds inside them. These are the cones. Inside the cone, seeds are present. Okay, na? They are conical in shape. What is the shape of these trees? Cone shape. Okay, na? That's why these are also called coniferous. Their shape help the snow to slide off easily. To slide off easily. So these are called coniferous. This shape help the snow to slide off easily. Their leaves are very thin and needle-like. See how are the leaves? Needle-like. Look like a needle. Is it clear? So their leaves are thin and needle-like. Okay, na? The leaves have few stomata to prevent loss of water. The leaves have a waxy coating. Okay, na? Waxy coating. To prevent damage from the snow, the leaves are covered with waxy coating. So which plants grow in hilly areas? Pine, fir, cedar, spruce, deodar. So how are the plants? They grow very tall and straight and thin. What is the shape of these trees? Cone shape. That's why they are called coniferous. Are they produce fruits? No. They produce cones. Inside cone, seeds are present. Okay, now the leaves have few stomata to prevent loss of water. Okay, now the leaves have a waxy coating to prevent damage from the snow. Is it clear, children? Okay, na? These are all the adaptations we found in hilly areas plants. Okay, na? Trees are tall and straight. Okay, na? They produce, usually they produce cones instead of flowers. Okay, na? Cones inside seeds are present. Okay, na? Leaves are needle-like. Okay, na? So, leaves covered with waxy coating, and also to prevent damage from the snow. Okay, na? Leaves covered with waxy coating. These are all the adaptations we found in hilly areas plant. Is it clear, Talli? Okay, next. Marshes. Marshes means waterlogged places. Soil is very sticky and clayey. Okay, now I will show some more pictures. Which plants grow on marshes? Mangroves. Sundarban mangroves grows in marshes. Means waterlogged places are called marshes. I will show you some pictures. Okay, see here. See here, ma. Waterlogged places are called marshes, ma. This is the mangrove tree. What is the name of this tree? Mangrove. What are the adaptations we find in marshy areas? Marshy areas means waterlogged places are called swamp. Okay, swamp. Okay, marshy places have sticky and clayey soil. See this picture. Look at this picture. Okay, how is the soil? Very sticky and clayey. That's why mangroves are only plant that grow in marshy regions. Roots grow out of the soil to breathe out. See this picture. Leaves actually remaining trees. Roots grow inside the soil. No, but mangrove tree, the roots grow out of the soil to breathe. Roots grow out of the soil to breathe, as the soil does not allow the roots to breathe. That's why they have to come up to the soil and breathe. For breathing purpose, they have to grow outside of the soil. That's why these roots are called breathing roots. So roots have tiny openings at their tips for breathing. Okay, na? So roots have tiny openings at the tips of the root for breathing. Is it clear? So which plants grow in marshy places? Marshy places means waterlogged places are called swamps. Which plants, which trees grow in marshy places? Mangrove. Okay, na? Mangrove trees grows in marshy areas. Okay, na? So their soil is very sticky and clayey. Soil is very sticky and clayey. Okay, na? That's why they have to come up to the soil surface and breathe. Okay, na? So roots grow out of the soil to breathe, as the soil does not allow the roots to breathe. That's why such roots are called breathing roots. Okay, na? Is it clear? Okay, mangroves are the plants that grow in marshy areas. How is the soil there? Very sticky and clayey. Okay, na? Roots grow out of the soil and breathe. For breathing purpose, they have to grow outside of the soil. That's why such roots are called breathing roots. Don't confuse, children. Okay, remaining plants roots grow under the soil, but mangrove trees roots only grow out of the soil. Okay, na, for breathing purpose. If the soil is very sticky and clayey, the roots cannot breathe. That's why for breathing purpose, roots growing out of the soil. Such roots are called breathing roots. So which trees growing in marshy places? Marshy means waterlogged places. Okay, Sundarban trees. Sundarban mangroves are very famous. Okay, na? So mangroves are the trees which grows in marshy places. Is it clear? Now plants in plains and we will discuss about the plants in plains and their adaptations. Plains means mango. Okay, now I will show you some more pictures. Mango and neem, banyan tree. Okay, and rubber, coffee, sugar. These these plants also grow on plains. Okay, I will show you some more pictures. Yes. Okay, see here neem. Okay, neem. Okay, teak. Okay, and sesame. These plants have a number of branches. Okay, na teak and banyan. Okay, na these trees grow on plains. Every day we are seeing mango, neem. Okay, somewhere banyan tree. Okay, na and sapota. These trees grow on plains. Okay, how is the climate on plains? Climate is neither too hot nor too cold and moderate rainfall. So mango, people, neem, banyan, teak, sesame, all these types of trees grow on plains. Sometimes the trees shed their leaves in winter to protect themselves against the cold. Okay na? So I will show you some more pictures. Okay na? So see here. Okay, tomorrow I will show you those pictures, amma. Okay, na. So already you know that mango, neem, okay, na, and sesame, teak, banyan, all these trees grow on plains, amma. Climate is very. Sometimes they may be cool, sometimes they may be hot, amma. Okay, na, and moderate rainfall. Trees have many branches. In winter season only some plants shed their leaves. Okay, na remaining trees evergreen trees. That means evergreen trees mean they do not lose their leaves. Throughout the year they do not lose their leaves. That's why they are called evergreen trees. But some trees do not bear cold climate. Okay, na some trees do not. Okay, so see here oak tree. See here in summer it does not lose leaves, but in winter they cannot bear the cold climate. That's why they lost their leaves in winter season. Okay na? This is a deciduous tree. This is the evergreen tree. Evergreen means always they retain the leaves throughout the year. Deciduous means they lost their leaves in winter. To protect themselves from the cold, they lost their leaves. Okay, now this is the oak tree. See here, these trees have number of branches. Mango, neem, banyan. Okay, now people. All these trees also have number of branches. Okay, now. So leaves of trees always remain green. So they are called evergreen trees. Leaves are often arranged at different angles so that they get maximum sunlight. So all these trees use maximum sunlight for prepare their own food. Is it clear, children? All green plants and trees make their own food. Okay, with the help of sunlight, air and water. Okay, that process is called photosynthesis, no children. So see, this is the evergreen tree, this is the deciduous. Evergreen means retain the leaves throughout the year. Deciduous means they lost their leaves in winter. To protect themselves from the cold, they lost their leaves in winter. Is it clear, children? Tomorrow we will discuss about what are the aquatic plants. Okay, na? We will discuss about the different types of aquatic plants. Okay. Bye. Take care. Have a good day.